a divine human being here on earth for the good of all. Heavenletter number 5627. April 21, 2016. Within speech, there is a momentum. It is not so much that you have to speak so someone can listen to you. It is more that you speak to find out. Find out what? To find out what new sense of life is beginning to percolate in your heart and mind. Your words are a combination of your heart's longing and your mind's determination. We could probably say that when your heart speaks, it speaks in silence. There is an aspect where there are no words for what is in your heart to express fully in its beat. If there were words and you would know them, you may also sense you would not be able to form the words because so powerful they would be. As it is, all the words you know do not begin to say all that your heart has to say. Your heart is beyond reproach, yet words do not suffice. Every human being born to earth has a desire to speak, even as vocal speech of the world cannot express the depths of heart and all the whirling in a human heart. Perhaps a sunset can speak. A bird can speak eons in one refrain. A poet or artist can come close in the space between his words. Yet all that fills your heart cannot literally be told in speech or even in your understanding. It is no secret that you and your heart are greater than any words can say. It has also been established that you are greater than your own eyes can see, yet you are beginning to suspect that there is more to you than you have credited yourself with. As you continue to feel more and more of the power of God with you, my power is so elegant, you begin to suspect more and more that you may, after all, be what I say, a divine human being here on earth for the good of all. Sometimes someone sees beyond the wrappings you swathe yourself in. Sometimes you, too, get a peek at your true self hidden there. Let me tell you something. You don't have to know who you are before you are who you are. Breathe a sigh of relief. It is not mandatory that you know. A time will come when you know, and that knowing will be easy, and life simpler and even revolutionized when this time comes that is ascending. This is when your time of glory arises. It is supposed to arise. It will arise because you will have arisen or ascended. Why not? The world is fragmented with opposites. No one doubts that you can be laid low. In fact, many would bet on it. By the same token, if you can be laid low, you can also ascend. What is the big deal here? A child at first can't walk. Then he can crawl. Then he can stand up holding on. Then he can walk by himself. Later he will run and jump. Is this not a marvelous thing? And that you see this every day. These miracles are so everyday. Come on, what is so hard about ascending? You have turned yourself upside down for a while and all the stress and strain and unwanted thoughts and feelings are shaken out of you. What this amounts to is that you are free from the bonds that tied you up, pretty much the bonds that you tied yourself up in, and then asked yourself, whoa, how did this happen? I don't deserve this state of affairs. You don't deserve, and yet you may have lain back and allowed yourself to stay confined. Confinement supplies a kind of safety zone. At least when you stay where you are, maybe the untoward cannot happen. Nevertheless, you may have broken your shell, and be ascending as we speak. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. Heavenletters.org